have another breaking news coming in. This too from the United States, that after takeover of Venezuela, Trump has now touted his good relationship with the new leadership, saying that US oil companies are going to Venezuela now. He further mentioned that this will ensure the progress of the nation. Listen in to what he said after takeover. Trump has touted strong ties.
I want to thank the leadership of Venezuela. We're getting along really well with them. The relationships have been very strong, very good. We have the major oil companies going to Venezuela now, scouting it out and picking their locations, and they'll be bringing back tremendous wealth for Venezuela and for the United States, and the oil companies will do fine too. Venezuela will actually make for themselves more money than they've ever made before, and that's a good thing. And the people of Venezuela were literally in the streets waving American flags. They were so happy. I just spoke to the president of Venezuela, informed her that we're going to be opening up all commercial airspace over Venezuela. I've instructed Sean Duffy and everybody else concerned, including the military, that if you would, by the end of today, I'd like you to have the airspace over Venezuela. Planes can go to Venezuela.
Right. So, Akansha, back to you. Two things. First of all, he said takeover of Venezuela. Now, what does that mean? Because we still know that Venezuela has an acting president, that is Delcy Rodriguez. So, is Delcy now working for Trump? What does he exactly mean by takeover of Venezuela? Secondly, Trump makes a lot of claims. Now, it is very important to understand that we need to verify those claims, how concrete they are. So, have US oil companies confirmed plans to enter or expand operations in Venezuela following this change in leadership?
So, Sukanya, the U.S. President, of course, has made it amply evident that Americans would soon be able to visit Venezuela. And he's also claiming that he's informed interim President Delcy Rodriguez. And yes, as you rightly highlighted, there's also a mild contradiction in what the claims that are coming in. On one hand, he is the one claiming that the interim president in Venezuela is cooperating. On the other hand, there are mixed reactions also coming in from the interim administration currently in Venezuela, where Delcy Rodriguez has time and again also voiced her frustration about taking orders from the U.S. president. But more importantly, we all are now being made aware that Trump has declared that the airspace above and surrounding Venezuela would be considered as shut in its entirety. It was not a legal closure announced by Venezuela, but that's now going to start opening up. Several international flights had suspended operations amid this entire military build-up, particularly the naval build-up in the Atlantic. And what we're being told is all of that is now going to, the announcement that's coming in from Donald Trump is after the Federal Aviation Administration had warned of security risks. So as he instructed the U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy in that announcement that he's just now made and we played out, Venezuela's airspace will be opened up. And according to him, major American oil corporations would be flying in to scout the locations. So that should answer your question, because right now, remember, the incursion has just happened, Sukanya. And if these oil corporations from the United States are going to be scouting for locations, we don't know how many of them are going to be involved. And as of now, they will now be looking towards resurrecting their very dead oil industry. So Trump's Republican administration has already sent out a notification to Congress that it's going to be taking the first steps towards reopening their even embassy in Venezuela. And this is now as it is looking towards restoring relations over here. But we'll have to see how this actually shapes up, because the travel advisory that's been issued by the U.S. State Department is still very much in place.
Right. Akansha, continue to stay with us. We have more breaking news coming in.